go live on camera. So this was my first experience of being live for an interview. And I don't think it went that well because I stumbled over words like cartilaginous and things that were kind of outside my wheelhouse of knowledge. Now, simultaneous to this, there was a local radio commentator, local author whose name was Edward Rose Snow. And he was also being interviewed by the local media. And he was saying things like, I don't see how anyone who sees this creature, this sea serpent with the head of a camel, the neck of a giraffe, and the body of a whale could be a shark. I say it's a sea serpent. And I don't know what the ridiculous comments about shark are at all. So they juxtaposed me with one clip saying shark, or we think it's probably a basking shark, and then this other commentator, very stylish and very polished, would come on and say, shark, it's got the head of a camel, the neck of a giraffe, and the body of a whale. How could anyone say that? So what it turned out to be, that it did look like a head of a camel, a neck of a giraffe, and the body of a whale. But what had happened was during the decomposition of this animal, it had lost its entire mouth structure and gills. And so all that was sticking out from the body of the fish was this long vertebrae and the chondrocranium of the head of the basking shark. And that really did look like a sea serpent, I have to say. And so there was this controversy that was kind of our first experience in being interviewed. And it was probably PJ's first experience on being involved with me and some of my adventures at the aquarium.
That's a great story. Thanks for sharing that great story. And PJ, if you want to chime in, I know in the past you've mentioned something about when your dad came home, smelled like a fish, whatever. If you want to elaborate on that story.
I'm trying to remember back to a 5-year-old boy and, how my journey ended up, going down the paths I went. And, I couldn't say chondrocranium or anything like that. So I decided to go to the vocational school and try a crack at carpentry. So I was doing that path, but also keeping in touch with a lot of trips and things that Dad was doing, going to Bimini and doing collecting trips, and I always had a knack for that adventure, and so I would follow in those footsteps and go on trips with him to collect the fish for the aquarium and, go to the sea serpent situation and anything that he would drag me to. And I would try to enjoy it as best I can, even though it smelled like fish.
I love it. I love it.